talk about reading music on bass. It's one of the things that people have a real hang up about, and I think it's because their expectations are too high. If you're reading, for example, the English language, if you're sitting down with a book, well, there's a big difference between reading a kid's book and reading Shakespeare. So we have to look at reading music in the same way. And obviously, we can't start off reading Shakespeare. We've got to start off reading a simple book. So I put together a couple of books that are on my website, mikestopbass.com, and you can download the first 9 pages for free. But what I want to do is kind of break it down to its simplest format. So we start off with the stave. The stave is those 5 lines you find in music. What does that mean? You've got these 5 lines. Everything in music, as in a written language, is a shortcut to get the information into your brain as quickly as possible. So those 5 lines have a meaning. Each of those lines and the spaces in between the lines stands for a note. So if you know where one note is, you can kind of work down. If you know where an F is, then you probably know an E is going to be on the space below, and then a D is going to be on the line. So you can work up and down. So the most important thing is to find one note. Now, at the beginning of the music, you'll have something called a clef symbol. So we use the bass clef. It's also called the F clef. So why is it called the F clef? It's called the F clef because the 2 dots on that symbol are on each side of the note F. The note F found on the 3rd fret on the D string. So this gives you a good heads up. You already know where one note is. So we know, we just look at that symbol and straight away it tells us, okay, we're playing a bass clef and that note is here on our instrument. Okay, so we've got that second line down from the top and we know it's an F. So what about the space below? Because each line and each space stands for a note, and we follow the Latin alphabet from A to G, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So if that note's an F, the space below must be an E. If that line's an F, the space above must be a G. So why don't we start by playing simple music with just 3 notes, the E, the F and the G. And once we get that down, we're not going to think about rhythms, we're just going to alternate between those notes. So this is how I've approached the books, starting very, very simply. If you get your foundations solid, you can build up. So it's understanding what those 5 lines mean, what the clef sign means, and understanding that that clef sign is helping you to find the note F. If you can find the note F, you can find the note E, and you can find the note G. So I hope this is helpful. I'm going to keep rolling out these videos, but if you are interested in getting your reading together, then please go to the website. You can download the first 9 pages for free, I think, and just check it out. See if it's going to be of any use to you. But most important, please don't have a hang up about reading music. It's just understanding the simple code. Don't expect too much. You know, our brains get overloaded very easily, just like a computer. If you try and process too much information, your computer freezes. It's the same with our heads. So you've got to start simply and you've got to build up from there. I hope that's useful to you, and I'll put out another video within the next week or so, advancing on this subject.